Yes, Gabriel just won Arsenal the game. Newcastle won, Arsenal 2. It's happened. पिछले एपिसोड में क्या बैंटर किया था हमने. We wanted Arteta to take the handbrakes off, and the handbrakes finally came off. I have Ritesh with me here. Ritesh, भाई जीत गए.
Finally, bhai, finally. Bhai, I was so scared. I was like, कहीं हमने last preview में मैच को jinx तो नहीं कर दिया. Like he played, all the cards were right. He played the attacking lineup. थोड़ा handbrakes off की बात करी थी. Handbrakes were completely off. At one point we were playing 2-1-7, right? So it is quite obvious कि haram ball तो definitely was not in the picture. But yeah, I just can't believe how the match went on.
You said सारे cards सही खेले, एक card miss हो गया. We didn't pay Pigmall. We didn't pay them enough. Liverpool का एक गलती थी उधर उसमें. But yeah, definitely.
हमारे थोड़े morals भी है ना, इतनी रिश्वत नहीं कर सकते. थोड़े morals हैं अपने.
Yeah, definitely. What a performance! And I texted you. I wasn't even surprised that we won. We were going to win. And I've said this previously, and I think I said it 2 episodes ago when Surya was with us, where I said Arteta needs to believe that he has the best squad. The squad needs to believe that they are the best team. And I think कल वो दिख रहा था. वो believe था कि this game is there to be won.
We can do it.
We can do it.
Exactly.
So literally, I'm telling you, and that celebration at the end, by Gabriel had in the back. I don't know what he was signaling to. It was वो जो Voldemort के साथ incident हुआ था. He was like, because Voldemort didn't shake his hand, right? So maybe it was take my hand. And he's shushing the shushing the Newcastle fans. And the Liverpool fans at the same time.
But it was very classic, Baltimore was like, I am 2 meters high. And he was elbowing me. Obviously, he was trying to elbow me upwards. So it's like, bhai, you are playing football. It's a physical game. You are playing for Newcastle. He's playing for Arsenal. Of course, you both are going to, come against each other and play the ball. तो उसमें अगर ऊपर ही लग जाता तो don't be a cry baby, है. उसने sportsmanship दिखाई. He raised his hand and he should have shook his hand.
नहीं भाई, it was off the ball. Ball थी भी नहीं.
ठीक है यार, वो होता ही ऑब्वियसली. उसको कहीं ना कहीं फ्रस्ट्रेशन निकालनी थी, इसीलिए तो रेफरी ने दोनों को बुलाया, दोनों को समझाया कि भाई ठीक है, कर लिया, अब शांत हो जाओ, अब नहीं करना है. Gabriel was like fine.
Elbow, it was like with his hands in his face.
Voldemort है वो एंकर वो अपना.
But at the same time, Lascelles उसने तो पूरा मुंह पकड़ लिया था ग्योकरेस का.
हाँ, ग्योकरेस का. तो वही बात है ना, जैसे मैंने पहले ही कहा, हमने सब कुछ सही किया, बस पीजीएमएल को पैसे नहीं दिए, बिकॉज हमारे मोरल्स थोड़े से हाई है. But nevertheless, all we care about is the 3 points. All we care about that we are now 2 points, just 2 points behind Liverpool. One more slip and we can be the league leaders. Of course, it's not the end of the season. Of course, we have a lot of games to play. But yeah, let's do the post-mortem of the match first.
और पता है, definitely it was a statement win. मैच से पहले भी बात चल रही थी कि भाई can Arsenal do it? Will they lose again? पिछले मैच last season at Newcastle away from home, we lost. So this was definitely a statement win. और first time in so many years, rival ने slip किया है. Arsenal usually don't take advantage. This time it took advantage. And I'm so happy for Arteta. Took the handbrakes off. So happy for the team. Gyökeres looked so different. Proud, literally proud.
Right. And now every single Arsenal fan who was hating on haram ball can actually take a deep sigh of breath, and they're like, finally this guy understands what luxury he has. Why? If it was not for Nick Pope, we would have won the game in the first half.
100%.
ऐसे के दो shots जो उसने save किए. Then we've got Saka. Like there are Victor Gyökeres की penalty. I don't want to spend my time against PGML because कुछ फायदा नहीं है. But yet that was quite an obvious penalty. मतलब even like I believe half match के time पे Ian Wright and Sheikh Given was discussing, and they are like, भाई अगर रेफरी को फर्स्ट वे में लग रहा है कि it's a clear penalty, Sheikh, even who is a goalkeeper in his career, he's also saying, भाई clear penalty थी. I don't know what went wrong. पता नहीं क्या है, but ठीक है.
We'll get into the penalty later. Table 15-13, 4 points a gap. This coming weekend, Arsenal play West Ham, Liverpool play Chelsea.
Yeah.
We play before that. So if we win the game, we're going top of the table.
Yeah.
अब हो जाएंगे 16 पॉइंट, उनके रहेंगे 15. If Liverpool draw, they're below us. If they lose, they're definitely below us. Pressure होगा, बता उन पे. The pressure is back
Pressure तो होगा.
वही. The pressure is back on them now. अभी 2 हफ्ते से पता है, we were facing pressure. ये पिछले 5-6 गेम से Liverpool winning each game after game. But now, just after one loss, pressure is back on them. And it's so crazy. It's only September, 6 games in. We're talking about pressure. So crazy
that's the beauty of Premier League, right? मतलब एक मैच कितना important है. Every single match, a point you're losing on a draw, it's like how many points of difference between the league leaders and yourself. This is actually very important, and it's actually good that we are playing first before Liverpool because हम अपना काम करके बैठ सकते हैं.
So let's talk about the lineup. Firstly, were you happy? Were there any surprises for you?
There was no surprise. The only surprise is he actually went with an attacking lineup against Newcastle. जिससे last 3 साल से we were losing against Newcastle on their grounds.
Yeah.
So it was quite refreshing to see an attacking lineup of Arsenal in this season, by the way. ठीक है. So I was very happy. I was not surprised. Surprised both of you आप because I definitely didn't expect it. But why it's a good surprise.
I was kind of first मेरा वो था कि Mosquera started over Saliba. That was, I mean, I wasn't like phased like, oh my god, why would you start Mosquera? Because Mosquera just has been so good. He wasn't good yesterday.
Come on, like I don't think he only made one mistake that led to the goal, and obviously that was quite expensive.
He made multiple mistakes. वो goal वाला तो एक था, उसके अलावा भी couple times his passes went wrong. Other players covered for him, but he didn't look. जो first 3-4-5 मैच में Mosquera, he didn't look at that level. I don't know why.
Maybe the physicality of Newcastle might be, not suitable for him. Maybe that's why.
Maybe वो atmosphere था Newcastle में stadium में, but I was really happy that Arteta himself he saw that and he made that change. मतलब half time हुआ भी नहीं था 30-35 minutes पे. I was like okay, ये change आने वाला है half time पे. And very happy with that.
Exactly.
Or even formation wise, we didn't play 4-3-3. We played a 4-2-3-1.
Exactly.
Which was different, and I think it worked in wonders. And I'm just hoping Arteta ne try to against weaker oppositions. He sticks to this. Eze को number 10 role में खिला भाई. Odegaard वापस आता है. Odegaard को उस role में खिला. Maybe Odegaard को तू center mid में खिला with Rice or Zubimendi.
Yeah, left midfielder he can do really well.
Definitely. और Eze का rating सिर्फ 6.4 है यहाँ पे, but he was much better than that. Gyökeres rated 5.8. Gyökeres rated 5.8. He was much better than that. But,
but
whatever. But I was so happy. कल like Gabriel, what a performance. Rice, what a performance.
Gabriel का पूरा redemption arc बना था कल. He was the one who he was to blame for the goal, to be very honest. Like मेरे हिसाब से, he's not a small kid. He's a big boy. ठीक है? He's a big boy. He could have stood against. He could have fought for the ball. उसको just एक touch महसूस हुआ on his back and he felt like a deck of cards.
I think
that was not expected from Gabriel. Please come on, like.
I think what happened was even if he stood right for that ball, if he jumped for that header, I feel उसकी body positioning ही वैसी थी, or maybe his jump was too late कि वो पहुंच ही नहीं पाता और गोल फिर भी होता.
That's not for us, but that's not for him to decide. That he could do his foot attempt the ball. नहीं लगेगा तो at least we cannot blame the person, right? कि यार तूने कैसे खाली छोड़ दिया उस player को. You cannot say that.
It's definitely a mistake. 100% it's a mistake.
Definitely.
But
no one can defend it.
Because कि गिर जाता हूँ, maybe we'll get a foul.
हाँ, और ये चीज पता है, ये चीज हुई भी है. A few years ago, this thing actually happened, and we actually got a foul. I think it was against Tottenham, I believe. ऐसा ही similar हुआ था, and Gabriel, felt a touch on his left shoulder and he rolled down easily. Obviously, उस time पे we were like, yeah, बहुत बढ़िया technique है, बहुत is dark arts and whatnot. But कभी-कभी some things doesn't work on his way. All I'm very happy is like the winning goal was by Gabriel also. So it's like only single mistake that he did in the entire game. He made sure he's going to correct it, and he did. And what a way to do that!
And I'm telling you, I was not surprised. I play FPL, right?
I don't know why.
I play FPL for listeners. If you guys play FPL, I am also doing FPL content. अब मैंने वाइल्ड कार्ड यूज किया था दिस वीक गेम वीक 6 वाइल्ड कार्ड पोस्टेड है पिछले 2 वीडियोस पहले देखो गैब्रियल इज इन इट 13 points दिया उसने he literally before Arsenal played yesterday I was ranked in the world I was ranked around 1.9 million Gabriel का वो goal my rank changed to 1.3 million so such a good pick for me and I was expecting it कि कभी तो आएगा and remember Ritesh last game before in last episode you were saying कहाँ का हराम बॉल सेट पीस एफसी बोलते हैं वी डोंट स्कोर फ्रॉम सेट पीसेस कल दोनों गोल सेट पीस से आया था
बिल्कुल I'm not going to deny that and I would enjoy every single thing that will come at me as long as Arsenal is winning मुझे नहीं फर्क पड़ता भाई मैं 100 बार गलत होने को तैयार हूँ बस हर बार Arsenal जीतनी चाहिए that's all I care about
yeah and looking at the stats full dominance भाई it was rather Newcastle who played proper haram ball. It wasn't Arsenal.
They did. Remember the 64 minute उन्होंने अपने फॉरवर्ड के सारे अटैकर्स को बुला दिया सब बस एक अलांगा खेल रहा था लाइक ऑन द लेफ्ट विंग बाकी सारे डिफेंडर्स और मिडफील्डर्स ही थे they were playing 4-4-1 and I think वो भी they are defending like their life were dependent on them and we played 2-1-7
मतलब वो I think kind of what happened was they scored right first half में and वो उस पे चढ़ गए आगे थे कि okay let's defend this the best of our abilities बस defend करो let's not let them penetrate पर वो ये ना now Arsenal have so many different ways of scoring goals against Bilbao on the counter attack both goals
Martinelli
on the counter attack now कल Newcastle they play deep they're like okay they're scoring on counters let's play deep तो अपने set piece goal आ गए there are so many different ways of scoring we have so many options so it's just I'm so happy to see all of that भाई क्या performance है 20 shots yesterday 12 corner kicks so many passes
20 shots ये आप हराम बॉल FC में नहीं देख पाते
we didn't play
reason why that we all were pleading Arteta angry at Arteta भाई क्योंकि उसके पास हैं वो player who could produce this kind of performance that's why we are asking for it it's not like हमारे bench में कोई नहीं था भाई कल हमने attacking lineup खिलाया उसके बावजूद we've got Marino we've got Odegaard we've got Martinelli coming from the bench so imagine कितना attack भरा पड़ा है utilize करो ना यार उसको
Dauman didn't even come on Madueke is injured
Dauman did come yes
Howard is injured so
exactly
another thing to note last 3 the game changed after the subs came on देखा Martinelli yesterday Marino Odegaard what a cameo
Marino Odegaard yeah right? What a cameo
literally the subs are changing the game it's like different City used to do that Fergie's United used to do that now it's Arsenal doing it क्या times change हो गए life change हो गई
बस उनकी तरह हम भी टाइटल जीत जाएं तो फिर it will balance it out every single thing but एक बात नोटिस करी like Saka was off but we were not stressed we were not like yelling कि Saka को क्यों निकाल दिया he was doing so well ये वो
right
because we had those players available
मतलब even Saka going off मतलब ऐसा बुरा नहीं लगा कि भाई तो Saka को क्यों निकाल
हाँ exactly
like with City right it used to be KDB निकाला अबे KDB को क्यों निकाल रहा है Liverpool Salah को निकाला how can you take Salah off and Saka is actually our best player we didn't feel that we were like oh it's fine we've got enough people and literally subs came on the game changed perfection
beautiful match
and another thing to notice ki we didn't start Saliba matlab Arteta he now doesn't I think over the last few years he felt that pressure ki this is my best 11 I have to play them every game if I don't play them I will not win yesterday he didn't start Saliba he didn't feel the pressure to start Saliba ki Saliba is not fully fit we didn't feel the pressure to start ki Saliba start nahi hua
exactly we trusted Moscow
हाँ Odegaard didn't start हमें नहीं लगा कि Odegaard has to play. We have Eze
Exactly.
playing that role. Saka taken off. We didn't feel like, oh my god, why would you take Saka off? I was literally like, I was frustrated, kind of like, okay, what if we lose? What if we lose? But like literally till the end, I was like, no, we're winning this. Like this is happening. मतलब वो मेरे को डर था, but like against City, I was frustrated. Liverpool, I was frustrated yesterday. मेरे को डर नहीं था. I was like, no, we got this. We are getting this win.
राइट राइट बट मैं सच बताऊं मुझे तो बहुत डर लग रहा था टू वेरी ऑनेस्ट क्योंकि जिस तरीके से हम लोगों ने प्रीव्यू में जो रैंट किया था जो वी वर मार्चिंग ऑन क्या रे ऐसा कर देंगे वैसा कर देंगे ये हो जाएगा वो हो जाएगा एंड वी वर बिहाइंड यू नो फॉर मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द गेम 80 प्लस मिनट तक हम लोग पीछे थे
First goal was 84.
86 84 I believe
84 and then Gameweek
84 minute या so imagine ना यार आपने पूरी फ्रस्ट्रेशन निकाल रखी है यू आर चैलेंजिंग राइवल फैंस कि अरे तुमने बर्बाद कर दिया तुम्हारे पास चांस था ये वो अब देखो आर्सेनल क्या करती है एंड आई वाज लाइक फक मैन आई शुडंट हैव सेड दैट
But नहीं यार.
thank God.
See, we started the game full domination. We dominated the game from
Yeah, not denying that.
And like I think my mood changed. I'm sure the players' mood changed too. जो वो penalty deny हुई ना वहाँ पे पता है अगर वो penalty मिलती Arsenal mostly would have scored. Saka के हाथ में बॉल नहीं घूम रहा था. I don't know if Saka would have taken it or Perez. पर literally that's where the game kind of changed. मतलब और नहीं तो अगर वो गोल होता ना पूरा डोमिनेशन होता हम 3-4 मार के आते वहां पे क्योंकि मतलब मोरल डाउन हो गया था यार कि डेफिनेटली लाइक यू सॉ आर्टेटास जैसे आर्टेटा रिएक्शन भाई हाउ नॉट अ पेनल्टी अगेन विल गेट इनटू इट सून बट आई थिंक दैट्स वेयर वो मोरल डाउन हुआ था यार आई डेफिनेटली वाज लाइक व्हेन दैट हैपेंड आई वाज लाइक ओके आई डोंट इवन वांट टू वॉच एनीमोर दिस लीग इज रिग्ड
Exactly. Properly rigged लगा
like I was like okay I want to turn the TV off I'm done like वो but kudos to the players पता है वो end तक लगे रहे कि we have to get these 3 points they kept going for it like I can't believe like being in that stadium that decision goes against you how you literally feel down but then you still come back from it you're like okay no
that's what we discussed in the preview match also like
Exactly.
our players are mentally strong we've got Saka who has been called names, racially slurred, and whatnot. Yet that boy came out. 50,000 fans are screaming at you, laughing at you when you're not getting the penalty. वहां से उठ के 2 गोल मारना और 1 गोल इंजरी टाइम मार के पूरे न्यूकासल फैंस को चुप करा देना. You have to be mentally strong. You have to give their flowers to the players.
Yeah.
Because that was something. मैं जो feeling equate कर सकता हूँ. If you remember the game against Bournemouth, when I believe it was Maitland-Niles who scored the finishing. Nelson. My bad. He's Nelson. Scored that top corner. And the game against Leicester City when Leicester won the league. When Danny Welbeck scored the goal in the last minute. मुझे वो feeling आ रही थी. I know हम दोनों टाइम नहीं जीते थे. But the feeling, the dopamine levels were at that level.
Let's talk about Big Gabby.
Since
his debut, he has scored 18 goals, 6 more than the next highest defender.
Exactly.
Tell me, do you think, ये Emirates सेना की बात करते हैं, do you think he is our best centre back since Arsenal moved to Emirates? You bet Koscielny, Gabriel Paulista होता था, William Gallas. Mertesacker. I don't know. I don't think अभी सलीबा को इतना प्रेज है सलीबा के सर पे and yes Saliba recently signed a contract so happy 5-year new contract so happy with that too because usually when Madrid come calling you just go but Saliba signed a contract he's like I'm not going if I'm going for huge money so very happy with that but coming back to Gabriel अभी तक सलीबा को इतनी हाइप मिलती है कि he's our best defender but अभी last season में सलीबा missed out a few games injury season same thing he's not been fully fit Gabriel fit every match and top performance every match I mean last against City 2 I think that was a defensive error
नहीं वो ठीक है like one of matches were fine is completely understandable of course but मुझे ऐसा लगता है ना कि it's a lot of praise has been showed to Saliba and of course deservingly so
Hmm.
गैब्रियल if you remember जब वो आया था नया नया he used to make so much rash challenges. उसके
हाँ,
passes उतने ज्यादा accurate नहीं थे. I think उस टाइम पे सलीबा की प्रेजेंस ने वो थोड़ा बचा लिया उसको. उसको लोगों ने उतना हिट नहीं किया. Saliba used to cover for him whenever he make a mistake. Saliba used to be able to clear the lines and whatnot. And I think उस वजह से Gabriel got time to learn to adapt to the physicality of Premier League, to understand his game time. वो सब चीजें improve हुई and now he is one of the prime defenders in the entire league, in the entire Emirates, I would say. And it would be a shame if Saliba and Gabriel do not win a Premier League with Arsenal. It would be a shame because you have seen the Patrice Evra wali Jodi, you have seen John Terry and other centre back. We need to give them a Premier League.
Yep, and
They have
literally, ये दोनों combined, we literally have been the best defense last 3 years. Man.
last 3 years.
Best
No doubt,
defense.
no doubt about that.
I think थोड़ा सा Arteta के tactics also play a role in that part because we go in defense first.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
definitely, like these two defenders, I'm telling you, if we win the league this year, अगर देखो हम नहीं जीतते ना लीग तो फिर से वो रूमर शुरू हो जाएंगे कि सलीबा विल को गैब्रियल चला जाएगा. पर इफ वी विन द लीग तो भाई अगर इस साल जीत गए ना तो हम टेलिंग यू 4-5 साल का ना ऐसा गोल्डन पीरियड चालू हो जाएगा ना where we're going to
Yeah.
win so many trophies. It just needs to happen.
And we have all the right players at the right time and the peak of their powers. You've got your striker who's peak of their powers is 27. ठीक है, next 3 साल अगर वो स्कोर करना स्टार्ट करता है, no one can stop him. आपके पास midfielders and Zubimendi, Declan Rice on the peak of their ages. Then in the back you've got Saliba, Gabriel, Julian Timber, Calafiori, David Raya तक चले जाओ. Everyone in their prime age to do really well. We only need to just kick the ball. We just only need to just हल्का सा push मिल जाए. Yes, this team can win league.
ट्रॉफी चाहिए पता है. एक आया
हाँ,
वो
agreed. वो push चाहिए.
एक के बाद एक के बाद एक वो एक प्रॉपर
Exactly. I totally agree.
और पता है मेरा एक और थोड़ा सा व्यू थोड़ा सा चेंज हुआ है क्योंकि आई बीन सेइंग अभी कि काराबाओ एफए कप आई डोंट केयर बट आई थिंक आर्टेटा हैज अ प्रेशर ऑन हिम नाउ कि ट्रॉफी जीतनी है जरूरी है नहीं जीते तो दिक्कत हो जाएगी तो इवन इफ आई एम नॉट सेइंग डोंट विन पीएल एंड सीएल have to
No. Of
have
course,
to
of
do it.
course.
But I think Arsenal will still go all in FA Cup and Carabao as well. They will try क्योंकि
देखो यार,
लीग का
मेरे
डिसाइड एंड तक नहीं होगा चैंपियंस लीग आल्सो अप्रैल मई तक चलता है ये
Yeah,
कारबाओ
yeah.
कप तो भी अपना फेब में एंड हो जाता है ठीक है दैट्स एक्चुअली अर्ली इन द सीजन मतलब सीजन मिड सीजन तक खत्म हो जाता है तो आई थिंक वी वुड गो ऑल इन कि इन कप्स में भी कि जीत के आना है कुछ तो करना है
और अच्छी बात यह है ना कि हमारे पास पिछले सीजन की तरह छोटा स्क्वाड नहीं है. We cannot spread it out. We actually have a big squad, a thick squad, I would say. ठीक है, we can actually have two different teams, Arsenal A and Arsenal B, who are equally good. You can play Arsenal B into Carabao Cup. वहां से जब better players निकल के आते हैं, play them into Arsenal A. Arsenal A जब बुरा perform कर रहा, put them into Arsenal B.
और
Fight for their places.
वही और लिटरली भाई व्हाट अ लग्जरी दिस इज राइट वी हैव नेवर हैड दिस
I'm enjoying it. Man. I'm enjoying it. मुझे ना इनविंसिबल से मुझे बोलना नहीं चाहिए. I'm going to jinx it, touch wood. लेकिन मुझे वो इनविंसिबल का टाइम याद आ गया when Henry and Bergkamp was on the pitch and you got Kanu, Wiltord, Ian Wright, everyone on the bench sitting and waiting for the chance to to haunt the defenders. वही हो रहा था. Newcastle में वही हुआ. You've got all the players available and still you had players on the bench and few players in the medical room who can always do well on their day. Kai Havertz, Gabriel Jesus, are two of the best players when they are on their day. They can do anything and everything in their capacity.
Let's talk about पहला penalty incident. We'll come to both. We'll discuss the Gabriel का handball as well. And I have my opinion. You have yours. I think we'll probably
The same.
let's see what both of us feel about it. पहले Gyökeres on Pope or Pope on Gyökeres. What did you think of the decision?
You asked me not to swear, not to curse on the video, and that has been a big thing because last video में कुछ ज्यादा ही flow में आ गए थे. But specifically for PGML, I'm sorry Rahul, but fuck PGML. भाई उससे ज्यादा करप्ट एसोसिएशन इससे ज्यादा स्टूपिड रिग्ड एसोसिएशन मैंने नहीं देखी है.
और पता
इट
है
वाज अ क्लियर
हाँ,
कट पेनल्टी.
ये जो रेफरी है पीछे, जो पीछे इसमें दिख भी रहा है भागते हुए, ही हैज 6 games with Arsenal के, he has been involved 4 बारी already,
या
and he is
भाई
vocally a Liverpool fan. इसको एवर्टन में गेम्स ऑफशूट करना अलाउड नहीं है, पता है?
अलाउ नहीं है. एग्जैक्टली. आई
Because he's a
नो.
Liverpool. Then why is he refereeing Arsenal games, वो भी टाइटल रेस में?
टाइटल
मतलब
रेस.
ये अलाउड कैसे है यार? बट
भाई तू वो देखना कि मतलब जितने भी 50-50 डिसीजंस थे throughout the match, every single 50-50 decision was gone in Newcastle's favor. Why? एक बार भी ऐसा नहीं हुआ कि आर्सेनल ने बोला हो कि यानी इनको आर्सेनल दे देते. नहीं भाई, बहुत बेवकूफी वाला इंसिडेंट बता रहा हूँ. टावल वाला इंसिडेंट, कैलाफियोरी वाला.
what I still don't, अभी तक समझ नहीं आ रहा, मतलब क्यों?
What was that?
क्यों?
What was that? उससे क्या फर्क पड़ जाएगा? अच्छा ही बताओ. अगर उसने टावल यूज कर लिया तो क्या हो जाएगा?
वो बिना बात
वहां से डायरेक्ट गोल में मार देगा वो.
पता है, देखो लास्ट ईयर क्या याद है, जो 2 रेड कार्ड मिले थे आर्सेनल को फॉर किकिंग द बॉल, राइस एंड ट्रोसार्ड. दैट वाज द ओनली 2 times that it happened in the league, जो रेड कार्ड मिला फॉर किकिंग द बॉल. कल तुम प्लेयर को टावल यूज नहीं करने दे रहे हो. अबे क्यों बिना बात क्यों कर रहे हो यार?
मेरे भाई वो इस उनकी सारी टैक्टिक बस टू फ्रस्ट्रेट आवर प्लेयर्स. दैट इज ऑल.
मतलब बिना बात
तुम बस बॉल छुओ और कुछ मत छुओ, वो भी तब जब हम बोलेंगे.
बिना बात के यार. पता है, देखो आई वॉच एवरी गेम, ठीक है, आई ट्राई टू वॉच प्रीमियर लीग में सारे गेम्स भी. जब कल गैब्रियल ने गोल मारा ना, लाइक रेफरी, देखो आई हैव रेफरी टू, व्हेन अ टीम स्कोर्स, यू नो, यू ब्लो द विसल एंड यू पॉइंट टुवर्ड्स द सेंटर ऑफ द फील्ड. ठीक है, गोल हो गया. कल ये फिर गाली देने का मन कर रहा है. कल ये रेफरी ने, आर्सेनल स्कोर्ड, ही वाज लिटरली लुकिंग एट हिज वॉच. आप वीडियो, he didn't point, he didn't blow the whistle, he literally looked down and looked at his watch.
His लोग एक कितना टाइम बचा है,
और
क्या मैं और मैच खराब कर सकता हूँ?
Oh my god, they scored. अबे look, so frustrating भाई. तुम कैसे bias है यार? All I'm hoping is कि this, because I know, see what's happened has happened, and I'm so happy even after all that we got the win. But I'm just hoping some action is taken. Maybe he's demoted, or he doesn't.
I don't think so.
It was, there's so many ex-referees who have come out vocally, उन्होंने बोला है कि what is this? What are you doing? What have you done? So all I'm hoping is something. हमें मत बताओ तुम भाई, न्यूज़ रिलीज करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Do something in the background. Take him off Arsenal games or demote him. Don't give him a game for a couple of weeks. Suspend करो.
Not just in Arsenal games. He needs to taken off on the games जहाँ पे लिवरपूल को एक पॉइंट एक्स्ट्रा मिल सकता है.
हाँ,
हो सकता है कल वो चेल्सी का गेम ऑफिशिएट करे, मतलब ऑब्वियसली नहीं कर रहा है, बट लेट्स जस्ट से कल वो उसका गेम ऑफिशिएट करे, एंड देयर आर 50-50 चांसेस, हर चांस वो लिवरपूल को शेयर करेगा. How would that be fair?
Hoping something is done in the background. Let's talk about the second incident. What is the pen for you?
It was not, because I'll tell you why. First and foremost, जो बॉल लगी है गैब्रियल्स ने टच करा, then it was I guess Elanga, and उससे रिकोशे करके उसके हाथ को लगा. And second चीज यार, वो जब तुम डाइव मारने जाओगे, you cannot put your hand behind. ठीक है, जब तुम फुल फोर्स से जाओगे, ये आपका हाथ ऊपर आएगा. तो इट्स नेचुरल पोजीशन, इट्स नॉट एन अननेचुरल पोजीशन. तो अगर वो 50-50 में दोनों साथ में टच भी कर रहे हैं, it was not a natural position, to be very honest, to be have given a penalty. यहाँ पे लोग कमेंट कर सकते हैं, इट्स अ 50-50 डिसीजन. मी बीइंग एन आर्सेनल फैन वुड डेफिनेटली प्रेफर कि वो नहीं जाती. एंड एज पर द बुक्स आल्सो, एज पर द रूल्स आल्सो, इफ यू गो बाय दैट, अगर बॉडी से रिकोशे होकर जा रहा है तो इट्स नॉट अ पेन, इट्स नॉट अ फाउल.
भाई अकॉर्डिंग टू इट वाज अ पेनल्टी. जो आप बोले ना, टच होके गैब्रियल के असिस्टेंट से टच होके हाथ पे लगी.
हां, दैट इज व्हाट हैपेंड यार.
इतना सा कांटेक्ट होता है. इट्स द सेम थिंग. आई मीन,
हां, तो भाई when we are playing offsides, तो वहां पे इतना सा कांटेक्ट भी होता है ना, तो मानते हैं ना उसको ऑफसाइड.
तो ऑल आई एम सेइंग इज कि देखो अभी वीआर नहीं होता, ये सब नहीं होता ना, तो
हाँ, अग्रीड,
नहीं होती, पेनल्टी होती हो. और दूसरा नेचुरल पोजीशन, नेचुरल पोजीशन.
अरे कम ऑन, if you are diving with a full speed, मोमेंटम में आ जाएगा आपका हाथ.
अब ऐसे होता ना, अगर नॉट ऐसे,
You cannot say like no, you cannot defend that. Actually.
As
If you are going with a full speed momentum के साथ and diving कर रहे हो तो आप जिस तरीके से कूदोगे उस तरीके से आपके हाथ और बढ़ जाएंगे. Secondly, जैसे तुमने कहा अगर वार नहीं होता तो this would have been a 3-2 अगर दोनों penalties consider करी जाती.
Arsenal is winning anyway. I'm not saying Arsenal don't win.
Yeah.
But what I saw,
that was not a pen.
It's more of incompetency from VAR, from FA, from these referees. तुम हग रहे हो, तुम दोनों तरफ हग रहे हो यार. और I don't know. Maybe
I would prefer that. I would prefer that. अगर तुम दोनों तरफ हग रहे हो, it's fine.
Maybe in his head, he was like, oh, उधर तो एक बार मैं हग ही चुका हूँ. I didn't give them. And I am going to get stick from Howard Webb, from my director. कुछ तो बकचोदी होगी. So let's try to keep it even और यहाँ भी हग. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Because the game had so many incidents. Gabriel ने जो उल्टे में 8 को मारा, Lascelles ने जो उसका Gyökeres का सब पकड़ दिया पूरा. There were so many incidents. Literally first 30 seconds of the match where Joelinton kicked Saka either. And Saka बाद में he was showing on camera. He has a good already. First 30 seconds where. So that's just, I feel, incompetency from the referees themselves. कि सब ने किया हुआ है.
नहीं मेरे हिसाब से तो यार अगर तुम हग रहे हो तो बराबर सबको जगह हगो. No one should feel biased, I would say.
I don't know. I mean, it's just sad to me कि
it is.
इनको पता है 15 से 20 पाउंड मिलता है इनको पर मैच एक बंदे को. तुम 3 फील्ड पे हो, चौथा बाहर वहां डगआउट में है,
कैमरास एंड व्हाट नॉट,
घर में 3 बैठे हैं, 2 बैठे हैं. You guys alone are costing more than 100k pounds
per match
per game. Like, you are supposed to get this right. Like, how, I don't know how officiating is just so bad. It's just
that's why fans and all ex-coaches, ex-players say that then what's the point of having a VAR if it's not going to get not going to give you the right results, right decisions. So what's the point? It would have been better कि जो on ground referee है उसको सम्मानो.
और पता है to be a Premier League इतने बड़े लेवल का ref, right? Like, you would have officiated more than 5,000, 6,000, 8,000 games in your life. मतलब मैंने रेफरी किया है here in Canada. He started level 10. ठीक है, अभी तक I am level 8 right now. 3 सालों में level 8 पे आया हूँ. I probably have done like 200 games.
Okay.
और मेरे को ऊपर जाना है ना. Like, if you want to be वो level, if you want to officiate professional games, you have to be a level 4 rep. उसमें भी AR बनते हो आप, assistant rep. जब आप level 1 बनते हो तो आप सेंटर में आते हो. It's like a 10-year journey, probably more. अगर आप रेगुलर कर रहे हो तो भाई तुम 10 साल में तुम 5,000 6,000 गेम करोगे ना. This is Canadian Premier League I'm talking about, जो प्रोफेशनल लीग भी 6 साल पहले बनी है.
Right.
तुम EPL में, कनाडा में सॉकर बोलते हैं यहाँ पे, फुटबॉल इज नॉट एज पॉपुलर. उनका तो एक तरह से लाइक क्रिकेट हटा दो, नेशनल स्पोर्ट होगा भाई फुटबॉल. इट्स लाइक one of the most played sport in your country. I'm sure there's thousands, millions of people who want to be refs. तो उन इतने लोगों से compete करके तुम टॉप लेवल पे रेफ बने हो and you still bad. तो कैसे बन गए भाई तुम? मतलब
भाई ये जो हमने पहले बात करी हुई थी, just he has said it out openly. He's a Liverpool fan. He prefers Liverpool over other Premier League teams. Although when it comes to being professional, he says that he is one, but on pitch performances, on pitch आपके decisions say something different. But yeah, let's not ruin the vibe यार. Let's not ruin the vibe.
I've done, मैं तो local games छोटे लेवल पे, पता है शुरू में like I don't know anyone, तो there's no bias. पर पता है जैसे जब गेम्स होते हैं, जब गेम चल रहा होता है ना, तो कभी कभी रेयर होता है कि जो टीम एक टीम बहुत खराब खेल रही है, टीम अच्छा खेल रही है, तो थोड़ा सा बायस आया था अंदर. Where you're like, okay, let's favor the bad team a little. आता है वो दिमाग में, ठीक है. But then you tell yourself, वो conscience hit में hit करता है भाई कि क्यों नहीं, they are bad, they're bad. Don't favor.
नहीं है ना conscience. That's the whole point.
है ही नहीं, इनको फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता.
नहीं है.
It's their job. Like millions of people are watching you. Worldwide people are watching you. तुम्हें पता है स्क्रूटनी होगी. तुम्हारा अभी वो जो दूसरे रेफ का ही सीन हुआ, जो I can't remember his name right now, who came out gay recently, he was caught in scandal too. अभी वहां पे इतनी बड़ी लाइमलाइट है, and then you're doing this, and again it's about Liverpool. I can't even. So that's it from us today, guys, from Ritesh and I. Hope you liked our content. If you like our content, please like this video, subscribe, comment. What are your thoughts? And I know we've had some feedback. People say that lots of our content is about Arsenal. This coming weekend, the big fixture is Chelsea versus Liverpool. Apna next episode would be about them. So keep tuned in, keep listening to us. If you like our content, please subscribe. Or any opinions you have, post them in comments. Any questions you have, post them in comments, and we will make sure we answer them in the next video. Thank you for watching.